Are you looking for the easiest backyard appetizer on your smoker? Check out this barbecue meatballs and little Smokies. They're to die for. Stick around, we're gonna get right into it. This is the easiest appetizer recipe you probably ever thought of and ever done. So let's get into it. So we've got these meatballs that are frozen. Then we're gonna do 2 pounds of or 2 packages of those. We've got little Smokies, honey, chili crisp, grape jelly, barbecue sauce, favorite rub, sweet red dirt. You know. Check out BARTLOW'S brown sugar. At the very end, a little balsamic vinegar glaze to top it off. So we're gonna literally, the first thing you need to do, although I didn't need to use a knife, I wanted to though. Look at that, look at that. Johnson does me right. My gosh, these meatballs smell so good. And we're gonna do the same thing here. Look at that right there. Yeah, so good. So let's get into it. Literally, that's what we got. We got a foil pan right here. This is a lasagna pan. We filled it up with 2 meatballs. We also filled it up with this wonderful little Smokies. And now all we got to do is pour in our sauce here. We're going to be using my cherry sauce. This is a brand new one, opened up. And we're just going to pour this all over it like that. It's gonna give it a sweetness to it, a little peppery cook. This is about 10 to 12 ounces worth. That's the whole bottle, and we'll mix this all up here in a moment. Then we're gonna add about 1/4 of some jelly here. This is grape jelly. I'm gonna see if I can get it. You could do the whole thing if you would like. We'll see how this turns out here. And again, this is gonna get incorporated all together. This adds more of that sweet back end flavor there. Let this drip over, there we go. And so it adds just a nice, it balances out the barbecue sauce with just a nice kind of back end, just jelly flavor. It's just gonna be sweet, balancing that traditional barbecue. And then you can use any seasoning you want. Boom, we're just gonna do just a dash here. And then one of the things, let me go ahead and start adding and mixing this a little bit together, especially this grape jelly. We want to see this start incorporating into everything. And we'll do a mix throughout the cook as well. We're gonna start incorporating this a little bit, spreading it around. There we go. I just wanted to break up that jelly a little bit. Now we're gonna finish it off with some honey. And you can do about 1/4 of a cup here, but we're gonna kind of eye it a little bit. And then to make this a little bit more spicy and a little bit more of a kick, I'm gonna add chili crisp. This is where it just gets fun. When you're making recipes, you're adding your own concoction, if you will. You're going, man, I'm building my own flavors. This is something you'll see on the channel a lot. Something that I enjoy when I'm making steak sauces, but this just gives that little umami flavor. It's definitely gonna have a little kick to it, but as you can tell with the grape jelly and barbecue sauce, it's just gonna meld well together, where it's not gonna be predominantly just hot. It's gonna be that sweet heat, just goodness. And brown sugar. Everybody's getting the bath. So this is literally all we've got to do to make this recipe incredible. This is the easiest backyard appetizer recipe you're gonna ever have to do. And now we're gonna throw this. We have a birthday party that we're throwing at our house for one of my daughters. This is gonna be one of their appetizers that they're gonna have. So we're gonna take you out to the smoker, talk about that, and then we'll let this thing ride and do a little taste test. All right, team, we've got the Kamado Joe up to 350, and we are gonna let this ride for 45 to 50 minutes. Now, what we typically do is if you wanna go low and slow, 225, you can go 2 or 3 hours. So put my heat deflectors on real quick. All right, let's put it on the smoker, guys. 45 minutes later. All right, friends, it's 30 minutes into this cook. Let's see how it's doing. Do a little stir and do a little temperature gauge here, and it's definitely full. So I'm definitely trying to get everything, and we're getting that great smoky flavor. Definitely has more time to go, but making sure everything is getting bathed in this goodness, and then it's starting to caramelize and begin to melt, if you will, getting everything more liquefied, if that's even the right term and word. But let me just see. I know we're not even close to being done yet, but I just want to see, yeah, 87, 80 in some spots, 114 in some. I'm looking for that 160 on this. So we've got another probably 20 minutes left, I'm hoping. I'm gonna bump up the temperature as well to help us get there. But we're on track, baby, and it's looking good. All right, guys, we're at that 50 to 60 minute mark. We've got a finished product that looks just beautiful. It looks caramelized, it's juicy, it looks just tender and tasty. We're gonna just top it off with some of that balsamic glaze here, just to kind of give it a final, not just look, but just a good extra little flavor. If you wanted, you could add some greenery to it, but it's not needed. This is just meatballs and sausage. So what I'm gonna do here is, right here, this is gonna be for Caleb taste test and Bartlow taste test time here. Let's go for it. Oh, yeah. I got you one. I'm gonna poke one for myself. All right, let's cheers it. Here we go. Oh, wow. You got to work through the hotness, but the flavor of that meatball, you know, I mean, literally our concoction there, I'm happy.
The smokiness is so good.
Wow.
Man, I think it's the perfect balance of sweet
That was awesome. Dude, that was awesome.
So good.
Oh my gosh, you're right. Perfect balance of smokiness. I'm not overselling this. Sometimes us YouTubers can be like, oh, our stuff is awesome and it's not great. No, I'm being honest, guys. Like this was smoky. It was that sweet, that balsamic, the cherry, the brown sugar, that chili crisp. Don't forget, we added that little heat. I'm already tasting on the back end, that little heat and that sweet red dirt. Dude, that was awesome. I'm so happy how this turned out. I will say cut chili crisp if you don't like hot. If I'm serving kids tonight, I maybe shouldn't have put chili crisp in it. Oh well, I'll eat it and I'll serve it to a group of friends on Sunday. So friends, let us know in the comments what you thought of this cook, if it was helpful for you. Super easy to do in your oven or on your Kamado Joe. Be sure to like, subscribe for all sorts of ideas, giving you tips on getting started on the grill. We have all sorts of grills as well. And if you're interested in our seasonings, check out BARTLOW'SBarbecue.com. And from my backyard to yours, less hate, more love, good barbecue. Till next time.